Followed by Happy Clapper, and Seaburge was at the tail of the field.
100 to 1. We're all set for the Chipping Norton. Winx is $1.09. We're set. We're racing. Winx was the last out of the gates. About 3 off the lead. Stampede and Jemadar the first two into stride, but Stampede has come out like a bull out of a gate and will lead clearly from Jemadar in classic uniform third. Prized Icon a handy fourth, followed by Vinland, who's pretty keen in the early stages around Who Shot the Barman Libran. Winx is back second last, and Lasquetti Spirit is 5 lengths out the back. It's Stampede, an uncontested leader, out by a length and a half to Jemadar. Classic uniform third, then came Prized Icon, well positioned by Schofield. They're followed then by Libran on the inside of the colt Vinland. Further back to Who Shot the Barman. The champ Winx is back second last, 8 lengths off the lead, and Lasquetti Spirit is starting to tack on now. At the 800 metres, Stampede looking to make all. 3/4 in front to Jemadar. Then Classic Uniform from Prized Icon. Vinland moves up into a 3-wide position, followed by Who Shot the Barman, then Libran. Winx is still back second last to the 600 metres, but starting to creep into the race now. And 3 further back to Lasquetti Spirit. On the point of the turn, it's Stampede in front. Classic Uniform comes off the fence. Prized Icon third, and Winx is starting to loop the field. 400 out. It's Stampede in front, but Winx, Hugh Bowman just sitting there like a department store mannequin, hasn't touched the mare, and off she goes. Prized Icon going home in a second, and Libran's making ground, but nudge, nudge, wink, wink, away she goes, the champ, and this is an Australian record of 16 Group 1s. Winx powers away to beat Prized Icon and makes it 3 Chipping Nortons. Classic Uniform third in front of Libran. Then came Who Shot the Barman, Stampede, Lasquetti Spirit, good break back to Vinland, and Jemadar was last to finish. Winx in a cakewalk, her third success in the Chipping Norton. There's only been one better in this race, and that's the great Tie the Knot. But who's to say she won't come back in a year for a 4th crack at the race? Ever so easy yet again. She had the benefit of the trial here a fortnight ago. Into the starting gates, and the light is on. We're ready now for the George Ryder. Gates open, they're off and racing, and Invincible Gem hopped out well. Winx has jumped midfield, and Invincible Gem's going to make the running from Happy Clapper second. Crack Me Up going to third on the inside of Kementari, Clearly Innocent, and Winx just settles back at the rear of the field on the outside of Clearly Innocent. So it's Invincible Gem, a clear-cut leader, and no early pressure with Happy Clapper a close second. 2 off to Crack Me Up, Kementari the outside. 2 further back to Winx on the outside of Clearly Innocent. So they've all found their positions going to the 1,000 metres, and Invincible Gem going well in the lead by 3/4 to Happy Clapper. Just getting a little bit closer now, the dual Group 1 winner, followed by Crack Me Up on the inside of the Lonro colt Kementari. A length further back to Winx, and Clearly Innocent is back last. They've gone past the 800 metres now. It's Invincible Gem, a length and a quarter in front to Happy Clapper. So Invincible Gem ups the speed at this point. 2.5 further back to Kementari. Winx gets going on the outside from Crack Me Up, and Clearly Innocent last. Invincible Gem is trying to slip away on the turn. 2.5 clear from Happy Clapper. Here's Winx moving up on the outside, and Kementari, the colt's trying to go with the champ. Invincible Gem 3 lengths clear from Winx, getting into her work now. She went straight past Kementari. Happy Clapper's running the big race today, but Winx moves up now at the 150. Heads off a game, Happy Clapper. Kementari gets going late, but Winx is edging clear for a world record of 17 Group 1s, and Winx wins it by 3/4 to Happy Clapper, and a game Kementari. Crack Me Up in fourth, and Invincible Gem and Clearly Innocent, and now the world awaits the decision. Will the Equine Queen go over to meet Her Majesty? Winx, what a race it was today. Winx edging clear from Happy Clapper, a dual Group 1 winner. He's run the race of his life today. And when Winx made that move, Kementari seemed to be brushed and couldn't go at the record today. And Winx moves in. They close the gate behind, and this is it. The Longines Queen Elizabeth Stakes, and they're off and racing. And a good line out. Galo's Shop in particular with Classic Uniform and Consensus showing speed. Winx is back last. In the early stages, Galo's Shop presses on with Classic Uniform, Consensus and coming through right there on the fence. Odeon pushing forward a bit deep, followed by Ambitious. A couple further back to Success Days. Then Happy Clapper from Humidor. And Winx is back last. They go past the mile crossing. And Galo's Shop, as expected, makes the running from Odeon. Consensus leaders back third at the 1400 and Classic Uniform fourth. Two further back to coming through. Then the Japanese import Ambitious. Further back to Humidor sliding through on the rails on the inside of Success Days, the horse from Ireland. Two further back to last Saturday's Doncaster winner Happy Clapper. And the champ Winx is last of all at about 8 lengths off the lead, which is Galo's Shop, a real 2,000 metre specialist. Galo's Shop leads at the 1,000 by a length on Odeon. Consensus tucked away third. Then Classic Uniform further back to coming through. Now starting a bit of a run here is Williams on Ambitious. He's making the move a fair way out and he sends the stallion Ford Ambitious around the outside of the field. Then coming through Success Days, Humidor shuffle back a bit. Happy Clapper and Winx, they're both back last as they go to the 600 metre mark. Galo's Shop leads narrowly from Classic Uniform the outside and Ambitious striding up on the outside. They're followed just behind them then to Odeon from Success Days coming through. Consensus, Winx getting to the outside. Humidor the inside of her. Happy Clapper needs luck as they straighten up. Galo's Shop tries to kick. 3 lengths clear, but Winx is getting into her work and they're broken clear from the rest. Galo's Shop in front, but Winx moves up on the outside. Winx takes the lead from Galo's Shop and here's her second, Queen Elizabeth. This is a silver jubilee moment on the throne for 25 consecutive wins to equal the record of the Great Black Caviar. Wins it easily. Galo's Shop held second. Happy Clapper third. Humidor got going late for fourth. Then came coming through. Good gap back to Consensus from Odeon. Classic Uniform. Ambitious couldn't sustain the run and Success Days last. Winx rounding them up, going back to back in the Queen Elizabeth. 25 consecutive wins. And would you believe it was 5 years ago, nearly to the day at this carnival, when the Great Black Caviar Kementari follows suit. Kementari goes forward. One run already this season, a close second behind Parada and the Missile. Now Invictus Prince goes forward. Here comes D'Argento, Libran, Winx and Ace High, the last couple to move in. So the wind really gusting up for the running of the Winx Stakes. 3 to move in. And the champ being led up to the barriers now. Winx goes in. Ace High goes forward. And Libran is the last to move in. So stand by for action. She's $1.24 today, Winx. The light is on. And we're all set. Stand by for a start. Here we go in the Winx Stakes and they're off and racing. Well, she's only jumped out fairly. Winx is going to settle in the second half of the field and Cabeza de Vaca jump well with Religify and Oriental Runner is speeding forward, taking the lead. Then Classic Uniform, Invictus Prince, Kementari's one off the fence, D'Argento course 3 deep. Now Winx is in a trailing position. She's 2 behind Kementari early stages. Further back to Unforgotten, Ace High and the stale Libran is last. Oriental Runner, the long odds leader of the field with Cabeza de Vaca a neck away in second. Then Religify and Classic Uniform. D'Argento goes to 5th on the outside of Invictus Prince. Then Kementari and Winx, they're racing together. Nothing between the pair, with Winx on the outside of Kementari taking closer order. Then Unforgotten, Ace High and Libran is last. They're going quick up front. Oriental Runner in Cabeza de Vaca in the very windy conditions. From Religify, Classic Uniform, D'Argento. And here they come, getting to the outside, Winx and Kementari. And Kementari's trying to stick with her, although she dropped him now. Cabeza de Vaca takes the lead. 200 metres to run, but here she comes. Winx right down the outside, powering away from them. Invictus Prince, D'Argento and Kementari, but how soft for Winx. There's 26 in a row for the champ. wins the race named in her honour, beats Invictus Prince, D'Argento Kementari, then Unforgotten, Cabeza de Vaca, Religified, Libran, Classic Uniform, Ace High, and Oriental Runner was only beaten a few lengths in last position. Wow. Winx, how easy that today. She was with a boom colt coming to the turn. She just blew him away. She said, I'm so much better than all of you. Yet again, 26 in a row. Today, Black Caviar's record has gone over to one of the greatest racehorses the world has ever seen. Invictus Prince has run a cracker in second. D'Argento third, I think just in front of Kementari, will stand by on the third number. Under very, very windy conditions, they've clocked the time of 1:22 and a half. 1:22.5. It's been a romp again. 9 is confirmed as third. Placings are 10, 5, 9 and 7 after the running of the Winx Stakes. Well, Paul Joyce is joining us now. Boy, coming to the turn, there was pretty little between them, hey Paul, and then she just pulled away from the boom colt. Join the others. Winx $1.10, looking to make it 3 in a row in this race. The lights on, we're all set, and they're off and racing. Winx has jumped out midfield, and Ace High is a bit of a surprise leader early. Religify quickly into stride going to second. Then came Le Remain from It Somewhat, Who Shot the Barman. He's a length and a half in front of Winx, who really relaxes back in the field, and Egg Tart will sit behind her. So Ace High jumped well, but Religify goes through on the inside, and Religify is going to head off Ace High with Le Remain riding for cover in third spot. A couple after the Sydney Cup winner, Who Shot the Barman, is nice and fresh up in fourth position, followed then by It Somewhat. Then came Winx, and Egg Tart is last of all, about 7 lengths first to last, and Religify leads by 3/4 to Ace High. Le Remain travelling strongly in third. Then Who Shot the Barman a length further back to It Somewhat. Egg Tart trying to improve now, and Winx is sitting back last. She's 7 lengths off the lead and quite happy to stay there for the time being. Oh, now she peels to the outside at the 600 metres, and she's starting a run. It's Religify in front from Ace High under the pump. Le Remain goes to third from Who Shot the Barman. Winx is on the tail of Le Remain into the straight. Egg Tart trying to push her underneath, and It's Somewhat's last. It's Religify in front. Le Remain goes to him. Winx is 2 off. Then Ace High and Egg Tart. Le Remain making a bold beat for victory, but Winx is starting to cut him down. Winx moves up on the outside, takes the lead, kicks away. Here's 3 in a row. It's her birthday, and what a way to celebrate. Long live the Queen. Winx by 4 lengths to Le Remain. Egg Tart third, then Ace High, It's Somewhat, Religify and Who Shot the Barman. What a mare. Le Remain moved up with so much purpose, but she has just arrogantly stormed away from him, put 4 lengths on the opposition. I think Le Remain just held second in front of Egg Tart. Well, that's 20 Group 1s, 11 here at Randwick. What a mare she's been. We had a great horse called Superimpose.
Set at the 2,000 metres. Signal, and they're racing. and Winx jumped away with them and cleanly. Trap for Fools out well with John Snow on the inside. Divine Unicorn is a little bit fired up in the early stages, so Divine Unicorn is going to push Trap for Fools and John Snow the inner. A couple of lengths away then to Young Star as they settle. The inside is King's Will Dream from Mighty Boss Ventura Storm. Next in the field towards the end is on the inside of those horses now Winx, and they were followed by around the outside Grunt, and at the end is Tally. So they settle now with about 1,500 metres to go. Trap for Fools by a length, 2 in second place, Divine Unicorn. 2 lengths to John Snow, and they were followed by Young Star, King's Will Dream. A length and a quarter, Mighty Boss Ventura Storm, and they were followed by Grunt. Second last is Winx on the inside of Tally at the end. So they reach the 1,200 metres, and it's Trap for Fools, the bolter, leading by a length and a quarter, Divine Unicorn, and 3 further back is John Snow, and the speed isn't that fast. They were followed by Young Star on the outside of King's Will Dream, followed by Mighty Boss Ventura Storm. Third last is Grunt, and they were followed by Winx on the rails, and at the end is Tally, heading towards the 800 marker. And the front runner is Trap for Fools for young Ben Allen. Comes up towards the turn, extends that lead to 2 1/4, Divine Unicorn of the 650. Then John Snow. Further back is Young Star, ridden along, passed by King's Will Dream. Winx is about 8 off the lead around the turn. Ventura Storm midfield from Mighty Boss, followed by Grunt, and they were followed by Tally, and Winx sticking towards the inside but trying to pick up some ground. Trap for Fools has them running at the 300 metres. John Snow back to the inside, King's Will Dream. There's a gap for Winx, she's going to have to explode. Trap for Fools at the 200. King's Will Dream back to the inside. Winx down the middle. King's Will Dream at the 100. It's getting desperate. Now Winx is storming home. Winx over the top. Oh, she's too good. They can't beat her. Winx has won it by a length. Second Young Star. Photo third. King's Will Dream or Ventura Storm. Then Trap for Fools. Again Divine Unicorn. John Snow, Mighty Boss, Tally. And at the end, Grunt at the end of the field. How's your blood pressure after that? Winx standing okay. D'Argento a little bit edging. They're ready, racing. And Winx from barrier number 6 began beautifully. D'Argento towards the inside began well. King's Will Dreams out the back after a few strides. So they complete 100 metres. D'Argento on the inside of Ben Battle. They're not going fast. Rostropovich out 3 deep. Winx is settling a bit closer. Savvy Cope behind those horses. Further back Avilius the inside. A gap to Humidor. And King's Will Dream is last of all. Out of the straight, 1,600 metres to run. D'Argento in front by 3/4 of a length. Ben Battle. Rostropovich is 3 wide early. Savvy Cope behind those horses 4th, and they were followed by Winx, who's got a lovely position at the moment. 5th one off the fence, 2 lengths of Villiers. Humidor. King's Will Dream's going to be pulled up. King's Will Dream is out of the race as they head to the back section now. 1,250 metres to go, so already some early drama. D'Argento joined by the international raider Rostropovich. A length and a half to Ben Battle, 3rd as they reach the 1,000 metres, and the speed's got a lot better. Savvy Cope is 4th on the inside, 2 for the back is Winx. They were followed by Avilius, and Humidor is last of all. Heading towards the top corner at the 850. It's D'Argento and Rostropovich together. A length and a quarter, Ben Battle. Savvy Cope the inside as they reach the 750. Further back is Winx in plenty of air. A length and a half to Humidor, and Avilius the inside is last of all. 600 metres to go in the Cox Plate. Rostropovich just in front of D'Argento, Ben Battle. Now Bowman gets moving on Winx. She's only a length and a half to 2 lengths off the lead, followed by Savvy Cope. Rostropovich just in front of D'Argento, but here she comes, and the valley roars. Winx on the outside moves up, takes the lead from Ben Battle, then Rostropovich and D'Argento into the straight at the 200 metres. It's Winx in front by a length. Ben Battle's going with her. Winx 3/4, Ben Battle. Winx is staving off Ben Battle. Cometh the hour, cometh the legend. Greatness, Winx has done it. It's Equa Utopia. 2 lengths to Ben Battle, Humidor, then a gap to Avilius behind those horses, then Rostropovich, D'Argento, Savvy Cope